Oh, did you know that there's an e-beggar named darksydephil? Oh, so embarrassed. He's in his 40s and he e-begs. Sweet. Every day, a little bit, tweaking a little more, tender. I've walked on my toes my whole life. Like that. Because my muscles were already big down there. Flavorful. It's still an answer. It doesn't matter if it's honesty or not. It's still an answer. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're going to like it. Sasquatch. Afterbirth. Sabotage by Beastie Boys is a pretty good song. It's a pretty good song. Let's talk about what we were discussing yesterday in regards to some improvements over on Kick, shall we?
Come on then, dickhead. Why don't you tell us all about it?
So as many of you may know or maybe don't, on the Kick side of things of my streams, we have instituted a new bot. It is called Bag Bot version 2. Now this bot is going to help with some moderation, but also it's going to help with things such as commands and the like. Frequently on Kick, I get asked questions like, hey, where do I find your schedule? Or how do I tip? Or, you know, what kind of PC do you use? And I can't really answer those because Kick doesn't have any of that kind of automated stuff. So what I did is I implemented a bot similar to Bag Bot, the OG that we've been using all along over on YouTube chat. Bag Bot version 2 now has a series of commands that you can access and also will auto post up certain messages every 30 minutes or so that you will have common information available to you. And this morning, I decided to spend some money and upgrade KickBot to the premium version. So this means now I have unlimited amounts of commands and I have new features and things available. So first off, if you're over on the Kick side, you may want to take a quick look there and check out the commands. If you look at the commands list, I think you just type ! commands. It'll tell you all the commands that are available. And what I would like from the Kick viewers moving forward is some information, like what do you guys think I should do for commands and or auto messages, etc. Like what would you find most useful over there? Okay. I can't always be over there to pay attention and moderate and answer questions. You know, I'm jumping between two chats as I stream now, so it's a little bit daunting. And, you know, back on Friday, we had a massive amount of trolls. And I think this bot will now help with that a lot. It'll at least cut down on the massive amount of spam that we had when this kind of stuff happens, okay? Now, in addition to just the commands, the bot has all these features. For example, I can make the bot talk like a person, like a virtual personality. Like it has things like Darth Vader, Harry Potter, and Donald Trump. I'm not kidding. So it has AI personalities, but the thing is, I don't really think I want to have the chat bombarded with a bunch of messages from an AI bot. That might be counterproductive to the streams, no? I guess we'll see. Moving forward, if we want to try it or not, maybe on a day we're bored and we want to do something different, we'll mess around with it. But also, Bag Bot version 2 has a premium service, which I have because I subscribe to the premium bot now, that allows you to actually process tips through it. So as you know, right now, if you're to tip me, you tip me via PayPal. And it's through the third-party site. You go through this page that I set up for it. And if you tip me, I get an email that gives me your message so I can read it out live, and then I manually play an animation for you. Well, this new tip method is through KickBot, and what would happen is the bot would keep posting the link up, and if you tip, it actually could be automated where it'll play an animation automatically when you tip. However, it doesn't, at least from what I can see, it doesn't look like you can actually automate, or program in messaging. I can't speak today. It doesn't look like you can program in animations. So for example, right now, if you guys were to tip, I play a custom animation that I've set up. For example, this one. See? So that's what I set up, custom to my setup or whatever, and it's nice. It looks like with this tipping method through Kick, it's all automatic. Like you can't really set that stuff up. I think that sucks a little bit. The generic stuff loses a little bit of the personal touch. You know, my animations frequently have me or my face in them and stuff like that. Um, so I feel like it would be a little disappointing to do it that way, but at the same time, it's automated. So I wouldn't have to be constantly checking for tips. It would pop up and then I could check a queue later and shout it out when I get a chance. Um, but there's downsides too. Like, number one, I don't know if they take a cut. Like with PayPal, PayPal takes a cut, but usually it's minimal. It's not a giant chunk of the contributions that are sent. And number two, with PayPal, tips are available immediately. People want instant gratification. You can't have it. Sorry. While with this third-party service, I don't know. I think what they were saying is they'll only be able to have access to them once a month. So that would be a big thing, like tips wouldn't be immediately available. For now, I've set up a new tips command in Kick. So you can type !tip, and it'll tell you exactly where to go to tip me via PayPal. So hopefully at least this helps everyone who's on Kick to understand how you can support and how to do it easily, because that was always the question. Oh, I don't want to do a sub, I want to do a tip. How do I do it? Well, go to the description of my stream on Kick, and there's panels. You click on a panel. Everyone's like, what? It's too complicated. This way you could just use the tip command, just like you use on YouTube. And that's good. I could just say, hey, you just type !tip, right? And then boom, everyone could just do the same thing no matter what chat you're on. All right? So, there you go. And hopefully that works. And by the way, I also set it up. You can only use commands every 30 seconds or so. That way you can't have people who type the same command in 700 times and they keep spamming it. Instead, it'll be limited, to every 30 seconds. So idiots don't try to flood the channel with crap. Because, of course, that's what they tried to do, right? They try to go in there and be stupid. So, yeah. In fact, I'm going to add a cooldown right now to the generic ones, like the command. Command, it's actually command. The command is command. I want to set a cooldown on that, too. Here we go. Can I give away the Legos when I'm done with them? No, only the box. I'll keep the Legos, but I'll sign the box and just send you the autographed box. That's it. There you go. All right, anything else, guys? It seems like chat slowed down. Chat was talking a lot earlier. Now it's calmed down, so. And by the way, I'm serious. I do hope that we get some support today because, we want to hit these goals this week. King Furbs became a member and it counts. It actually is a legit new membership. Thank you, King Furbs. Appreciate that. Guys, let's end the podcast within a couple of minutes, but let's end it at a good support level. Let's get to $50, all right? And then we'll start, then we'll jump into Assassin's Creed Shadows, but let's do it right now. Right? Right now, over on Kick, what's going on? I literally just invested this morning in a better Kick bot to make it better for you guys. Let's get some support over on the Kick side. Who's going to gift a couple subs? All right? And let's get another tip. We only had like the one or two small tips. Let's get a decent sized tip. Let's get a little bit of support rolling. Let's get to a third of the goal before we start with the gameplay at least. All right?
I've heard some bullshit in my time, mister, but yours is the best.